Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing fine and are taking care of yourselves. My name is Kanika Tandon and I'm here with the video of class 7th English grammar. As your second unit tests are over, we are here with your YouTube classes and your online classes. So today we are going to start a new chapter, which is chapter number 16. Sorry, the chapter number 15, the prepositions. So chapter number 15, the preposition. Preposition is a word that actually makes a relationship between a noun and a pronoun with the use of a single word. Okay. For example, in, on, at, to, with, under, above, by, of, etc. These are simply a word made of 2 alphabets or 3 alphabets, but these words have the power to actually connect sentences or noun with pronouns or pronouns with pronouns, or sometimes some words they connect these words with the help of themselves. Prepositions is always used before a noun or a pronoun, and that shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun with other words in the sentence. We'll study more examples and then we'll understand. First is, the cat was sleeping on the table. Okay, so the cat was sleeping. Where was he sleeping? On the table. So with the word on, it is easy for us to understand how the cat and the table are connected to each other. Like, he lives in Paris. How is he and Paris connected to each other? With the preposition in. Wedding ceremony will be held on 20th December. When will be the ceremony held? On 20th December. So wedding ceremony and 20th December are connected to each other with the help of the word on, which is a prepositions. Now coming on to the kinds of preposition, there are 3 kinds. First is simple prepositions, second is compound preposition, and third is phrase preposition. Simple prepositions are like simple alphabets: at, in, from, for, in, on, off, or, out, through, till, to, up, with. Compound prepositions are somewhat bigger, like about, above, across, along, amidst, among, around, before, behind, below, between, inside, outside, within, without. And phrase prepositions are in the form of a phrase: according to, along with, in comparison to, with reference to, with regard to, in order to. We'll study about them in detail one by one. Turning to the next page. Relations expressed by prepositions. So with the help of prepositions, they also expresses some relations. For example, first one is time. Prepositions used for time of different natures are in, on, at, etc. In and on to, both are prepositions. In and into, both are prepositions. In shows positions, into shows movement towards the interior of something. Like, we are going to Paris in the month of January. So here in is telling us the time. Whether into, the cat jumped into the river. So what happened with the cat? Cat went into the river, inside the river. So in is used in month or year, particular time of the day or month or year, century or specific time in past, etc. On is used for day: on Monday, on Tuesday, on 5th of March, or 5th of March 5th, on Independence Day, or on my birthday. And at 5 o'clock, particular time of the day, a short and precise time, like at noon, at sunset, at lunch, at bedtime, at the moment, at the end of, etc. These are the 3 prepositions that are used in the reference to time. And with this chart, it is easy for you to understand how they are differentiated between among themselves. Next is place. So the prepositions used for places are in, on, at. In, on, at. Okay. On is used for the surface, at is used for the specific place, and So here also in places having some boundaries, physical or virtual boundary, in the hall, in the school, in the room, on surface or something of something, on the table, on the blackboard, on the wall, at specific places, at the entrance, at the bus stop, at the edge of the roof. Now verbs followed by prepositions. Certain verbs are always followed by particular prepositions. For example, he knocks at the door, she is listening to music, she looked at the blackboard, they were waiting for the teacher, he died of old age. Do you agree with me? Do you agree to my proposal? Someone is knocking at the door. You should not rely on her. The prisoners were substituting on the diet of bread and water. So these are the prepositions that are these are the words that are followed by the prepositions. It is, as you can see, knocks at, knocks is the word and at is the prepositions. Listening to, listening is the word, to is the preposition. She looked at the blackboard, looked is the word and at is the preposition. So these are the words that are followed by the prepositions. On to the exercise of this chapter. Exercise number A, multiple choice questions. They jumped dash the river to rescue the drowning boy. So they jumped into the river to rescue the drowning boy. I always write my exams with a fountain pen. The visiting dignitary called at the minister. Anil is worried for his father's health. Would you like to eat? What would you like to eat in breakfast? We had a picnic beside the river. He worked hard in mathematics. Next is fill in the blanks with the suitable prepositions. He was angry with me. The book is on the table. Mukesh travelled by train. The thieves broke into my house. I am fond of music. The sheep subsist on the corset of food. The two sisters quarrelled between themselves. I will return within a week. The house was on fire. The train is on time. Coming on to the next page. Correct the following sentences. In this, they have used the wrong prepositions. We have to find out the wrong prepositions and then write the correct one. So he goes to office by foot. So here it will be he goes to the office on foot. She is married to a rich man. Mumbai is famous for its textiles. Camels are peculiarly adapted to life in the desert. His disability prevents him from driving. He prefers coffee over tea. These computers are cheap enough to be accessible to most people. Besides the ungathered rice he lay, here we will use beside, not besides. So beside the ungathered rice he lay. He is at death's door. There is still no cure of the common cold. Complete the following sentences using prepositions from the box. First is, my mother is good at everything except knitting. The table is in the room. How many kilos of apples did you buy? Would you like coffee instead of ice cream? And what would you like for breakfast? Now coming on to E, circle all the prepositions in the following paragraph. It is easy. You have to circle all the prepositions that are present in the paragraph. So this will be your homework for today. You can do this yourself because it is really easy. Coming on to the next page. Look at the picture and complete the sentences below. Here we have to look at the picture and then we have to see what all things we can place under the fill in the blanks. So the dash is dash the table. So the knife is on the table. The garbage is inside the dustbin. The fruits is upon the fridge. The chair is beside the table. You can write it on your own, like I have used knife. You can use the jug. You can use any other object present in the picture. With this chapter is over. I hope you all have understood it, and I will see you all with my next video after the winter vacations that will start from 23rd of December to 3rd of January. And keep studying, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you. Take care.